I'm Amy Toth. I'm a professor in the Department of Ecology, Evolution, and Organismal Biology at Iowa State University, and we do research on the biology of social insects, focusing on bees and wasps. They are some of the most cooperative organisms on Earth. So we try to understand how they cooperate, why they cooperate, and a lot of our research relates to that. If all you care about is humans, however, it just so turns out that bees and wasps are extremely beneficial to humans. It's estimated that 1 in 3 bites of food is due to pollination by insects. So if you like fruits, vegetables, if you consume oils, if you like coffee, chocolate, all of these things depend on pollination by insects, and especially bees and wasps. It's estimated that up to 50% of pollinator species are either declining, or some are threatened, endangered, and some have even gone extinct due to human activity. So a lot of different factors in the environment are causing stress for pollinators. So this includes habitat loss as humans transform our planet, our use of pesticides and other chemicals, and then also as pollinators move across the planet, diseases are being spread. And so we've been looking at the coming together of these various different factors and how they influence the populations, especially of bees. So that's been one of the big focus areas of our lab. One of the things that we've become really interested in is trying to enhance nutritional resilience of bees. If we're thinking about health, our own health, nutrition is very important. And if you're an animal or a bee out there in the world, nutrition is really important as well. So you see a bee in a flower and you think they're getting everything they need from that flower. Actually, it's more like a cafeteria out there, and they're choosing different species to forage on that meet their nutritional needs. Not all flowers produce equally nutritious food. So if they're faced with an environment in which they don't have a lot to choose from, they may actually have deficiencies in their diet, and that can make them more susceptible to stress. So one of the experiments that we've done is actually feeding them different types of food in the lab, either a single source of pollen or multiple different sources of pollen from a wide variety of different plants. And then we challenge them with other types of stress, for example, virus infection. And we find that bees that have a more diverse diet are more resilient to virus infection. Then we also go out in the field and we watch and we observe what the bees are foraging on, what kind of plants they're using, and we see whether they're being nutritionally supported by their natural habitats. And so what we're finding is that they really just don't have the quality and quantity of food that they need in this landscape. So we work with landowners sometimes. So we have like brochures that we help put together with information that we've collected on what the bees are foraging on in particular environments, and say maybe you should plant bee balm. That would be a great thing for your bumblebees in your garden, for example. We also work with farmers. One of the things that we're really excited about is a program called the Prairie Strips program, initiated 15 years ago here at Iowa State. Farmers can take marginal land from their crop fields that is not very productive and then plant prairie there. And so it's a small amount of their field, about 10%, that's taken out of production, and it provides wildlife habitat and it helps with soil erosion. It turns out the pollinators are thriving in these landscapes. So we see that they collect more food, they have more healthy interactions with the plants in that environment, and then the bees actually seem to have better nutritional state as well. So we do try to translate our research into things that could provide effective management for pollinator populations.